Hey there again, TikTakers! Today, we'll be getting a bit paranoid and conspirational. Most of you might be too young to remember, but more than once, people have talked about the day a computer apocalypse will take place. So let's go ahead and see what this is all about. About 20 years ago, many preached that a computer apocalypse would take place, saying that December 31st of 1999 would be the last day of the world. Even from the 70s, people had been given warnings about how computers could not distinguish between the values of 1900 and 2000, the start of the new millennium. Many talked about the different catastrophes that would take place that day, including a nuclear massacre. Thus, a lot of people rushed to buy basic necessities. However, besides a few computer failures here and there was no end of the world. And now, TikTakers, we have a new date when some people believe that all electronic devices and computer systems will collapse. They've named it the 2038 effect because they say it will take place on January 19th of that year, in the middle of the night. Now, you might be wondering, how did they determine that date? Well, most of today's technology is based on 32-bit systems. These systems allow us to store memory and carry out processes using 32 binary digits, that is, zeros and ones. This means that 32-bit systems have a limit value of 2,147,483,647. Now, since these systems store time in seconds, and we assume the 32-bit architecture started being used on January 1st, 1970, then the limit value would be reached on January 19th of 2038. When that happens, all computer systems will confuse that date with December 13th of 1901. It is a bit complicated, TikTakers, but basically, since 32-bit systems will have no more capacity to store time once January 19th of 2038 comes, all computer systems based on the 32-bit architecture will collapse. As an example, this can be verified in many different phone models since they will not allow you to set up a time and date after January 19th of 2038. And the next question would be, what would be the consequences of this collapse? Well, it could either result in dates not working correctly in your phone, or your phone becoming completely unusable. And this happening to our mobile devices might not be catastrophic, but imagine an airplane without a GPS or a car without its airbag. It could be chaos, TikTakers. That said, you should not worry about this. Technology advances pretty quickly, and now many systems work using a 64-bit architecture, which has a much higher capacity to store information. And if you don't believe us, ask YouTube. The limit of the old system was seen when the view counter for the viral video Gangnam Style went crazy after going over the 32-bit limit value. It's true that this is not a definitive solution, but we're sure that computer experts are working on one. And we're pretty sure that just like it happened in the year 2000, no end of the world will take place in the year 2038. And we'll keep on living our normal lives after that. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!